Hi, my name's Doug, and I was raised in a Christian home. I was in my late 20s, early 30s. I had kind of reached a point where I was a long ways away and no longer believed that God was real or that Jesus arose from the dead or those things. What I didn't know about myself at that time is that I was filled with rage, and I was angry at a lot of people, mostly authority figures. When I was in my early 30s, an old friend of mine came over to visit, and he was all of a sudden close to God, and he was thrilled and excited about that, and invited me to go on a spiritual retreat. And so I went on it. It was a 3-day thing. Changed my life. And when it got to the end of Sunday and I went home, I was radically altered inside. I stopped to see a friend of mine who was working in a warehouse in town, and stopped over to see him and tried to tell him some of the things that had happened to me on that weekend and some of the specific ways that God had touched my heart and shown me that I was really full of rage, and especially for my mother. And my friend, what he said was, "You know what, Doug? We've got a small group that's meeting on Sunday nights. That would be a great place for you to come and start working on those kind of issues in your life." You know, one of the things that I had been shown on that weekend is that I never revealed what was going on in my heart to anyone. And he said this would be a great group for you to come and do that with. So one of the things that became real evident when I met with that group over time is that I had kind of medicated my rage problem with alcohol for several years, and became pretty dependent on that as a way to cope with life. And when I started dealing with some of the underlying issues and they started going away, it certainly made living sober considerably easier. And those people helped me with that. And I've had challenges in life other than just those things. Diagnosed with cancer, had a business fail, and all of those things became manageable because God was in my life, and I was able to live life one day at a time. Just grateful for the life I've been given. I've been in a marriage with a lady for 40 plus years. I know I don't look that old, but that's I got a couple sons, I got half a dozen grandkids. It's a great life. I owe it all to God being in my life.